child support, especially when the other spouse is not willing to give and makes it so difficult. Now, especially if you're listening to me from Africa, it's very, very rampant. 80% of the men, when the marriage goes south, especially when the children are with the mother, they refuse to give child support. Maybe because of a way of paralyzing the women physically and financially and emotionally. Now, what is my take on it? Now, number one thing I would tell you is that we have to understand that our journeys are different. My journey from you, because I'm different, the person I was married to is different. The person you were married to is different. The person you are is different. So way we respond to challenges are also different. So I want you to have that first. Now, what do you do when the person have outrightly refused to pay for child support, and with the hope that, oh, the child will always come and look for me, I am the father? It is actually true. Children, as they grow up, and I'm talking to you as an educational psychologist, as they grow up, they will look for, out of their search for identity, they would look for their father or the mother, depending on the parent that is absent, right? So they will look for that particular person, and it's okay. And I want you to process it from now, so you don't carry grudge, anger, and betrayal towards your children when that time comes. So what do you do when this spouse have outrightly don't want to pay the school fees or upkeep of the child, or for example the money is so high and it's just giving just a little peanut? What do you do in that case? Now, number one thing we will do is that we have to assess our finances. I came to the place where I told myself, if this person was dead, will my children go to school? If will they eat? What will happen to them? And I said, yes, they will go to school. Yes, they will eat. Yes, they will be okay. Right? Very good. So you have to come to the place where you assess your finances and see how to cut it down. Because where's the word now? When you go meet this person, you come back in a worse state than you were when you went to meet them. You come back, you're exhausted, you're angry, he has not even given you the money, you're carrying the whole aggression on the children, your mood is spoiled, your mental mind, the space is messed up. And I would say that the core that is responsible for you making money and giving you creative ideas, and the one you used in dragging and feeling angry with him, they are the same, and they don't stay in balance. So that means you're losing money and creative ideas when you're all worked up and angry towards him. Yes. So what do? We are not going to waste our energy, emotional or mental energy. So the first thing I would say is, can we take the children to a school that you can afford? Take the children to a school that you can afford, especially if they are going to a private school, or they're in Nigeria. You're listening to me from South Africa, from Kenya, from Ghana, or whatever African country you're listening to me. So if there's no free education, take them to a school that you can afford. Now, if there's no school that you can afford, what next should you do? The next thing you should do is take them to that school, take them to a school, and ask for a payment plan, a monthly or weekly payment plan, and commit to it, no matter how small. No school will send your children out of the school if you commit to a particular payment plan and you are always delivering. You don't fail. They will not send your children out of school. I did it also. So number one, get them to a school that at least you can afford. As at where you are, they don't have to finish with that school. As your finances improve, you can improve their academics. Number two, ask for a payment plan. Ask for a payment plan from the school, right? And commit to that payment plan. Very important. And if you're in a particular place where you're so tight, messed up, shaken with financial, if they are not in a particular exam class like WAEC, that is how do I call it, high school, if they are not in a critical class, they can stay at home for that term. Yes, they can. Why? Until you can figure out yourself. I'm telling you, it is just a phase, it will pass. Number three, I would say, is, can we look at our finances? What are the things we can do that will enable us to make more money? Now, some of the things I did is, number one, I was living in Ibadan as at that time, a place where there was the food stuff were so affordable. So what I used to do is that I will buy food stuff from this place that is affordable, and I send to my friends in the place where food stuffs were a little more expensive. That meant that I was always having discount. I was always having food, and it really lasted. I and my children. I went on to help people write research proposals, statement of purpose, thesis, dissertation, and I made quite a lot of money from there. I went on to learn Excel and data analysis just to also make more money, you know, for my of course, some of those business I had issues with it and all. So I'm saying, which is something I documented in my recent book on 50 businesses that single mothers can start from now. There are so many things you can start from now that will help you make money instantly. Right, the next thing is, can we bring our finances before us and check where are we keep wasting money? What can we cut down for now? What can we deprive ourselves for now? And you know, get to the point where you actually can take care of your children. There's limit to what I would tell you to do, and I don't recommend going to drag him, going back and forth with court cases, because with court cases you're stressing yourself, exhausting yourself mentally, financially. You're showing up, he may not show up, the court is giving verdict, he may do, he may not do, then you go back to court. No, that's not the wise decision. That's not what we are going to do. We are going to look at our children and handle our finances the right way, because some parents are outrightly wicked and irresponsible. And if he was irresponsible in the marriage when you were there, what makes you think he will be responsible now? So I hope this helped you and you felt better towards handling matters in your children and towards support. I would have loved to talk about co-parenting. I'll talk about it in another video on co-parenting with difficult parents, what you should do and how to handle it. So if your ex-spouse or the father of your child have refused to take care of child support, my sister, my love, it's time for us to sit together and look at our finances and ensure that we can be the best mother for our children and give them the best. Now, finally, I would always say, do what you need to do. Don't go overboard. I've seen mothers that have invested, sacrificed, and as at the time when the children is going to look for the other parents, the mother feels betrayed and bad because I sacrificed everything for you and now you're not doing this for me. No, we are not going to be those kind of mothers. We are going to be the kind of mothers that, as we are investing in our children, we are also investing in ourselves, in our personal development, in our education, in our businesses, and we are also growing as well, right? That's the kind of mother that we are going to be. So I'm saying, as much as we're investing in the children, invest in you towards becoming the kind of mother that the children will be proud of in future. I love you so much. I look forward to working with you, and I look forward to seeing you at the conference. God bless you. Bye.